Yo, it's good. It's your boy Young Two-Time.
It's your boy X.
Yeah, man, today we're gonna be back fresh and fit.
Fresh in the feet with the academics, I see it appears.
Big A. She asked Myron if he's high value. But before we get in this video, right? Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all subscribe. Let's get into it.
Yo, he just ran up some stairs.
Bro, she's 20. Like, she's 20. I think she thinks she's better in a relationship than you.
I want a relationship. I'm a relationship person. I'm a relationship based. Like,
you're looking at the wrong place.
Look at her. Look, that's the relationship looking bitch. Not to call you a bitch, but you a bitch that the niggas
Diamond. Also, if you weren't here the last show.
Keep going and you'll wait for that shit.
Here's the thing, bro. Like, you also don't understand that she's, no offense to you, Miss Iran, you're fairly delusional because you think an athlete, a professional athlete is going to be monogamous to you. That's why we laughed at you last time.
No, yeah, he don't tell you why you're delusional, but you can still be a liar.
I want to know, why am I delusional? Before you tell me why I'm delusional, all I'm simply saying is that when you deal with a guy, especially a professional athlete, he's going to have sex with other women. He's not going to be monogamous to you. When I said that to you last time, you're like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. And I'm like, well, who has more leverage? There's a lot less of him and a lot more of you. He can get another girl that's 20, 21 years old that's attractive. Not trying to say that you're useless. I'm just saying that.
But that's what I say. A girl 20 doesn't seem like that.
Yeah, but they think that like they're special. And I'm here to tell y'all, man, when you deal with a certain kind of guy, your specialness goes down. He becomes a special one, and you have to go on his program. That's the reality.
Man, get on Myron's ass. Why is he delusional?
Why am I delusional?
He's delusional because I have a question. So, do you consider yourself a high value man?
Oh, there we go.
You don't have the guy in the background while you cupcake this shit.
Over here, coked up with a little joint.
Yes. I want you to say it.
Don't gotta answer it.
No, Myron said yes. I can't hear you say it.
Listen, my dog's a millionaire,
You
bro.
don't have to explicate. I just demonstrate, man.
Okay.
It is what it is. Shout out to my man. So,
going back on last time when we talked about a high value man, you said that you didn't really care about education level, care about being cultured, right? So do you care about those things, or yes or no?
the most important thing for a woman is compliance.
Okay.
Everything else comes after
so
that.
That's where you're delusional. You want like a pet. You want somebody. You don't want a companion or a best friend.
Reverse Uno. Reverse Uno.
You want like a pet. You want a monkey.
Spit that shit quick.
All the people. Oh no, I said you want a monkey.
She thinking she ate. She thought she ate.
He's waiting. He's
What
waiting.
you're preaching to these men are like they're incels. Like you're preaching to men a dream, a lifestyle where the women are literally like you want useless. What did you say? What did you just describe them? You described them as what? Say it again. Compliant. That's so sad. That's what you want out of your future wife, a compliant. That's not it. Your first thing is not loyal, not educated, not cultured.
Damn.
Spiritually help like rise benefiting you like. That's so sad to me. I'm mad for you.
Get him, Myron. Get him. Get him.
Calm down. She's an apple now. I'm not gonna care what one nigga like you do.
Quick question.
Wait, who else agrees?
I agree with she said.
You a troll.
That was compliant. So that's what I'm very. It's very sad.
So you're saying you're looking for a pet?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that describing? Compliant? You're describing a pet. That's what I call my cat.
Okay.
Damn. What a treat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. And a lot of the ladies share her same sense.
Wait, we gotta get a raise of hands. Come on,
Yeah. Who agrees with her?
Who wants to add on?
That compliance is bad.
1, 2.
Compliance is bad.
Okay. Nah, she looking at here like.
Compliance is not bad. That's not what I'm saying. But that's the first thing you
demonize it, bro.
No, because that's what you're saying. That's the first thing that you're going to say. That's the only thing you care about. That's the only thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so sad.
So she can be double tail.
Yo.
She can be unattractive.
You in trouble.
She don't have double
Yo, I think everybody believes it. Diamond's a troll.
Yo, you know the funny part? Is that it?
What?
Is that the end? Is that the end of the rants? Is there anything else you want to say I'm delusional about?
I think so. I think I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Get the popcorn. Get the tacos.
You go.
This shit gonna be good.
Yeah, queen. All right.
I love the fuckery.
Yeah, man, girls. Yeah, man, girls. That shit crazy.
It's like 5-1 in there.
Yeah.
All right, girls. Are men and women the same?
No.
No.
Of course
Okay.
not.
Are we equal?
No.
Okay. Would it be fair to say that men lead and women follow?
No.
Okay.
I think
Why
that
not?
women can follow as well. I think that's a very old term to say statement.
I'm saying men lead, women follow. Would it be fair to say that that's accurate assessment for a proper relationship?
No. I think so.
Why not?
Why? Because I feel like at this day and age, women can follow our lead as well. I don't think it's see, you go back to a very misogynistic, prehistoric view on a relationship.
Okay.
You lead, women follows. That's it.
All right. So you said the M
No, I
word. So
didn't.
Alright, so she said you're doing a very interesting thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's saying, but she's the one that wants a monogamous relationship with a athlete or entertainer. Why can't you just have a monogamous relationship with a regular guy if you can lead? You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Why can't you be the breadwinner?
Yeah.
Interesting
Here's
question.
a question real fast. Number one, what does misogyny mean?
First off, it's based on sexism. Like, you seem like a very sexist man.
Can you
seem like a
define
man-
misogyny for me?
Misogyny?
Yes.
Very much. Oh, you don't let me speak?
No.
Feminism, you're all for man power, all for man masculation, hyper masculinity. Somebody. What? I
Actually,
can't
the hatred
speak.
of women.
Okay, there you go.
So you're
I was describing
you're
it.
conflating misogyny with sexism, and the reality is,
It's tied, I think.
well, reality is sexist. I don't make the rules. I just report them. Because here's the thing, you are getting attention from professional athletes that are in the top 1% merely for existing. I am not going to get that type of attention as a guy. So clearly, reality is sexist. You're going to get into a nightclub for free. You can make an OnlyFans right now, trying to make $10K a month selling feet pictures. I can't do that. Okay? So reality is sexist. There's certain things that women can do that men can't, and vice versa. So that's reality. Okay? So I just acknowledge reality. I'm not going to cry about it. As far as misogynistic, I'm not misogynistic. I'm realist. That's
Okay.
different. So
You're
one
talking
back to
about
the other
everyone
thing.
else rambling.
How am I rambling? I'm just explaining that.
No, all I asked is why you wanted someone who's compliant.
I'm going to get there.
Okay.
I'm going to get there. But I have to see where your mindset is.
Okay.
So, are you saying that women can lead a man in a relationship? Is that what you're saying?
In certain aspects, yes.
No, overall, from the
I
relationship,
don't
the final
think it's-
decision maker.
I don't think you
the
can
final
answer
decision
that.
maker. There has to be one leader. There has to be one
Why?
boss. There has to be one president.
Why?
That's how things get done.
I don't think.
So why does there gotta be one leader, right? Why, right?
But then-
X, okay.
Okay.
Let me get to X. Gotta be one leader. Why there gotta be one leader, right? If the bills is due, the rent's due this month, we're like, who's gonna take care of it? I'm like, what do you mean who's gonna take care of it? You usually pay the bills. You're like, there's more than one leader.
This is the kingdom.
Who wants to rule this month?
But this is the thing. She said women can lead, right? I think he asked in what way or whatever. Many ways.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. And then she tried to get specific. He's like, well, it's like you're not really saying nothing.
Yeah. Is
You're
it
not
gonna
really
be
saying
all
nothing.
ways or just some ways? In different
So,
ways.
I think that you can lead in certain aspects of a relationship. It's not.
Dread beast.
What the fuck was
Dread
this?
beast is a men's cruelty.
The commercials?
Oh.
Cause it's like, think about it, right?
There's got to be one final decision.
She probably like, yeah, I can lead in the kitchen, I can cook.
Okay, buddy.
Maker.
Who said there has to be one final decision
That's
maker?
just the way
Why
the world
can't
works.
Joe Biden give us a
There's,
stimulus check?
there's a reason why there's a president. There's a reason why there's a boss.
I don't think,
don't make
I think
the
you're
rules.
making I think you're making a correlation to like a relationship is not like a freaking country.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Aggie
agree
not
with
drinking
that
no honey
whatsoever.
today?
The president has a right to fuck his wife.
Sober act.
Mindset right there.
I like
So
sober
that's
act.
fantastic because they're all incorrect. That mindset right there is why that's a very, how do I say this, feminist type mindset that men and women are equal, and the reality is we're not equal. And the reason, if you don't believe me, we can look at the stats. There's a reason why the marriage rates are very low. The marriages that do go through, high divorce rates, and 80% of the divorces are initiated by women. Why? Because we tell women that women are equal to men, and men are equal to women, and we're the same. We're not the same at all, which is what I'm trying to explain to you. But you're trying to say a woman can lead. Just because you're capable does not mean that it's optimal. I'm gonna say that one more time. Just because you're capable of being a leader does not mean it's necessarily optimal. If I put a circle peg, right, into a square thing, it's not gonna fit. It might fit a little bit, but it's not gonna be optimal. Correct? So here's the reality. Since the beginning of time, men have led, women have followed. And there's a bunch of biological reasons for that. And we don't have to get into that. But your own dating practices prove my point that women follow, men lead. Compliance is nothing more than a woman following a man's lead. That's all it is, because I understand that women are not born in independent thinkers. They're not born leaders, and they're not born independent thinkers. And you guys can call me a misogynist for that. It is what it is, but women tend to go with the flow. They tend to be agreeable. It's biologically proven.
No.
Since you agree with it?
She doesn't have to. This is fact. This is not me talking, like me just talking shit.
I don't think it's fact.
Women go with the flow.
I don't
and they
think
are
it's
more
fact.
agreeable. Okay, this is not up for debate. It's the truth. So this is why they make less money as well. Like they are less likely to fight for wage increases, whatever. And that's a whole other conversation. That's one facet of what I'm talking about. So since women are more agreeable, they are better at following than men are. Men tend to be less agreeable, which again, we're biological traits hardwired in us to do our jobs. As much as women want to say men and women are equal, whatever, we have different jobs, we have different roles for things to work perfectly. And the thing is that men and women are better together than they are apart. But when we try to say, oh no, women, you can do what men can do and vice versa, we end up with the clown world that we're in now, where guys act like dudes, guys act like girls and girls act like dudes, and it's all fucked up, and women complain, I can't find a man, no one can pay bills, no one can fucking take care of me, he's making me split go Dutch on a date. Women don't want that shit. So, anyway. So your own dating practices, all I'm trying to say is,
see, ain't nobody just come out and say, nigga, I like to go half, I like to do that, I like the way nigga things is going. I bet you if you ask any of those women, right, that like, yo, do you like the way niggas be acting nowadays when they come to paying for stuff and splitting stuff? They be like, no, these 2022 niggas is ridiculous, right?
They want to be treated like women.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is that right?
And then he says, oh, you misogynist. But the 2022 niggas is actually trying to treat you like equals. So it's like,
I'm treating you like my equal, not my subordinate.
every single way. That proves my point. That is compliance, because you're looking for a superior, not equal.
Intellectually, spiritually, I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly.
How so?
Wholeheartedly, I'm someone who's very strong in my faith. I'm someone who, in the classroom, that's where I thrive. I'm someone who is very intellectual.
Look at Act.
So that's where I lead in a relationship. What I found is majority of my relationships, I lead, checking the time, where I see I lead, it's always been spiritual, it's always been intellectual, leading in communication. But can I ask what's here?
What does that even mean, bro? She's just talking, bro. Like, what the hell does that even mean?
Imagine,
I lead spiritually.
Imagine the shorty, right? Like, what's it called? like, yo, I need some money. Because I'm about to get kicked out of my house. I'm like, yo, shorty, I really like you. And we've been dating for 5 months. And, you know, I think in certain ways I'm going to have to lead for you. But I'm going to lead with the prayer for you that you get through your financial
spiritually and intellectually, I will help you.
I'm going to lead through financially. I'm going to show you ways to get money where you could get another different job and make some money. I'm going to pray for you that you get that job. What do you think that shorty going to say?
Help me! Give me money! What the fuck are you talking about?
Nigga, you go home, nigga, that number going to be blocked, nigga. It's gonna
Nah,
be
she's not going to block you. She in need.
No, I'm telling you, if you saying like, yo, the way I can help you was by praying for you and sending you job applications to you out of there. It's over.
Hey, yo.
It's over for you.
Hey, yo.
You think anybody gonna take that?
I don't think they'll block you because they desperate, so they hoping they can get something at you eventually.
Give you like $100.
You can say all these things. None of these things are tangible, bro. Like you couldn't even define misogyny. So I know what you're talking about the class.
Well, I was describing it. I didn't know you were going to do a short little freaking.
Well, it has a definition. If you're going to use a word, you got to know what it means. But anyway, let's continue on. If you're going to make a coherent argument. So, again, the men that you have dated are literally pinnacle of athleticism, physicality, earning potential, probably taller than you, superior to in tangible ways. Why is that? Because You do not seek your equal. You look for a man that's better than you.
Like,
You're using your beauty and leveraging it to get the best guy that you can, whether it's through the internet or in person, whatever it is. So your own dating practices prove what I'm trying to say. Women follow, men lead. You flew to them, I guarantee it. They didn't fly to you.
No, actually, no.
Oh, they flew to you?
I've had multiple times where they've flown to me and stayed at my apartment. But my
These athletes,
yeah, I've had.
oh, you were definitely a side chick then.
No,
But anyway.
I've gone to their place, they've gone to mine, it's gone hand in hand.
They can't have
So my
hotel on
question,
their credit card.
my hotel, okay, that's fine.
Wait.
I just asked you, you still haven't proved your argument as to, or even understanding. No, you haven't. What you just explained is the importance of compliance.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's, I'm not saying that's not right.
Suki,
I
talking
agree.
like
I think
Suki.
a lot of girls nowadays don't understand the concept of obedience, just as men do. Most men, they don't want to even adhere to a higher authority. They don't understand it.
That's what he just said, bro.
Weren't you fucking men in a couple of months? What do you?
I said I had, excuse you.
Whoa.
I said I had under 5
Damn.
bodies.
Damn, she switched up on that. At first, she was agreeing with it. Now she like, hey, she was
Let
slapping.
me call you out, slut.
Say a number. I said, weren't you fucking men in a couple of months? So where's that like obedience? See,
My obedience, you're talking about my obedience?
I'm just saying.
My obedience comes from understanding loyalty. My obedience comes from being a good girlfriend. Or
What happened? So her obedience comes from being a good girl.
replay the last 30 seconds, Dre.
I'm not replaying that.
Just replay it, bro.
right.
Just
I
replay.
agree.
I heard
I
some
think
of
a lot of girls
Nah,
nowadays don't
people
understand
she
the concept
said.
of
People got people
obedience.
she said. Hold on. Oh yeah.
They flown to me and stayed at my apartment. But my
These
question,
athletes,
yeah, I've had.
oh, you were definitely a side chick then.
No,
But anyway.
I've gone to their place, they've gone to mine, it's gone hand in hand.
They can't
So
have
my
hotel on
question,
their credit card.
my hotel, okay, that's fine.
Wait.
That went
I
back
just
too
asked
far.
you still haven't proved your argument as to,
I
or
proved
even
it.
understanding. No, you haven't. What you just explained is the importance of compliance.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's, I'm not saying that's not right. I agree. I think a lot of girls nowadays don't understand the concept of obedience, just as men do. Most men, they don't want to even adhere to a higher authority. They
You're
don't.
fucking
They don't
men in
understand
months.
it. What?
Weren't you fucking men in a couple of months? What do you?
I said I had.
You heard that,
excuse
right?
you.
Yeah,
I
keep
said I had under 5 bodies.
I didn't say a number. I said, weren't you fucking men in a couple of months? So where's that like obedience? See,
My obedience. You're talking about my obedience.
I'm just saying.
My
What's she
obedience comes from.
Like, basically, it seemed like she's talking about loyalty or some shit to those men. But how can you be loyal if you fucking a couple men within a couple of months?
Understanding loyalty. My obedience comes from being a good girlfriend or somebody.
Proves my point.
who's getting
Compliance.
to-
What loyalty?
No, my thing with-
You
my-
not
my
loyal?
first thing that
What are you
said.
talking
Because
about?
the
I think
foundation
that
of a relationship.
She like, damn, why I agree with this bitch at first?
Look at her face. She confused. She's like, what?
And I said that. It's very
she's like one of the people where you be like, you know, people be like, yo, 50% of people strongly believe this, 50 people strongly don't, and then there's I mean not 50, well say like 40% believe it, 40% strongly don't, and then there's a 20% that's like in between. She's an in between.
It's built upon a woman being compliant because men lead, women follow. If you're with a woman that can't even follow your lead, she's not worthy of being your girl because it's going to cause issues down the road. This has been in every religious text, whether it's the Quran, the Bible, etc. A quarrelsome woman, you're better off sleeping on the roof of the house. The dudes back in the millennia ago were talking about this. So we can make arguments and say, what is compliance? That's not misogynistic, whatever. It's not misogynistic. It's realistic.
No.
Women operate women operate at their optimal level when they know they're with a man that they love, admire, and respect, and that man is competent to a degree that can lead them to a better life. It doesn't work the other way around in this clown world that you're mentioning about. A woman can lead too. No, she can't. And your own dating practices
You don't
prove that
think
because
so?
you're with a man that is capable to some degree.
You don't think that a woman can lead in any aspect at all of a
Can I ask you a
relationship?
question?
Well, for the people who are everywhere, y'all help her out, man. She only
Let her know, Act. Tag in.
Swap.
Y'all both agree having a tag in.
That their husband can describe them first thing is compliant. Girl, something's wrong with you.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You say you're a Christian?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What is marriage in as far as your religion?
It's a sacrament.
That's it?
It's a very serious commitment. I don't know what you're getting at.
Okay. If you're a Christian, in the Bible, a woman is supposed to be submissive to her husband. That's right. The man is supposed to be the leader. Excuse me. Hold on.
Let her speak.
Hold on.
You're not
listening to the question.
Let my girl go off, sis. Let my girl go.
And what he was saying. Okay. At the end of the day, the man is supposed to be the leader.
She's like, you so smart.
That means that you're
Go,
supposed
girl.
to be submissive to your husband. Your husband is your leader. Whether you have qualities where you dominate or not, your husband is your leader. At the end of the day, what boils down is what he says, the final word, whether you agree or not. Because that's your husband. So, no. Oh, trust me. We can go there because I'm religiously sound. So you want to be Christian or Christian battle? We can go in there. That's not a hard. Let's have it. I'm just saying. If you want to talk about religion, religiously, you dead ass wrong. You can't be a feminist and a Christian.
This is the thing, love. This is the thing. There's nothing wrong. Just as a woman should be submissive to her husband, I completely agree.
You can voice differences,
but that's the
100%. What? Okay.
You just said it. You just agreed with their whole point. A wife is supposed to be submissive to her husband. You just agreed. Mm-hmm. You just mad about certain words.
Yeah, I think it's the word.
You just agreed. That's it. That's an argument. You just agreed.
Yeah.
He said that they can't be compliant. I'm just saying. When you first described,
so you're getting
fucking triggered. Calm your fucking self down, man.
Sweetheart, the fuck down. They're literally calm the fuck down. 1 second. Sweetheart,
see? That's when niggas know they losing the argument. They start saying stupid shit. Yo, take your eyelashes off. They about to fall off, say. Like, okay.
I see. 1 second. Baby girl, listen to me. Sweetheart.
You're the one that looks delusional.
Sweetheart, just wait.
Now they about to
The
fight.
question was, do you believe a woman?
No, the question was, I asked the question. How would you describe your? Do you not care?
Right.
Educated
He
culture?
wants compliant. He wants a submissive woman.
So
He
sad.
answered your
That's
question.
the first thing that he said?
Sweetheart,
You
he
just said a wife is
He
supposed.
wants a compliant woman equal to he wants a submissive woman. That is exactly what we're talking about, and you missed the point.
Uncle Myron over there just chill.
That's how he describes his woman solely. He doesn't care if she's educated.
That is the most important quality, and you're not
So
understanding.
You agree with that?
He said, what's the word? Not compatible.
Submission or something.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Either way. Basically, he talked about a woman's supposed to be submissive first, and then everything else follows after that. Mm-hmm. He didn't say nothing else is not important. Mm-hmm. He said that's first.
Yeah.
God, man, he was arguing just to argue at this point.
Sit here and bicker back and forth. Listen, I like women. Listen, sweetheart, I like women.
Spicy.
And I'd rather be a
What she say? I didn't pick me. What she
Said
said?
that's why I see why they got you out in and out within a month or less.
I mean, it's just she's speaking facts. You can't be mad about facts.
Nah, it could be. I mean, cause she throwing shit. She threw a little eyelash joint. She
She's
throwing.
speaking facts on. I guess she's speaking facts. Speaking
about.
her truth.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit here and argue about shit. Men like that. Men need peace and quiet, and they want a woman that is submissive. That is what men want.
That's so sad.
Okay, well,
Can I think
Hold on,
that is
just
so
real quick.
sad.
She's crazy.
The biggest thing is that she has an issue with the word compliance and everything else after
Compliant,
that
that's
she
what he's
blurted out. I said that the foundation is compliance. Her education, her culture, and all that stuff comes after the fact. But if we can't even build a foundation upon the compliance, there's nothing to go.
There's nothing wrong that we have a mutual understanding of. My thing was,
Well, you weren't
I asked you. No, I was listening. I asked you, do you
You
care if
weren't
your woman
listening.
is this, and this?
You
You
know
said
the
no.
answer.
You said no before. I already asked you.
I didn't.
Yeah, man. She asked Myron if she was high value. Let us know what y'all think about her.
Come on, Myron, man. You can't have these dumb girls on the show, bro. Like, goddamn.
Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, man. We out.